Well, last time we left off, we had Oberon taken from us by a number of other people, and one particular person claiming himself to be the Knight of Shadow. And as you and Corona tried to fend it off, Ava, you were still sleeping, and Blueford misses his best friend. Also upon this, Slut, you woke up within the chamber of an old laboratory, somewhere underneath the ground, where you were able to free yourself and a couple other people. And then you
Thankfully.
returned to the seawater of the other town that you were just in. Upon being in that town, you found yourself in the bar of the Mind Flayers, where you took refuge. Ava and Corona decided to go into a bar and peruse some layers and try to get some scrolls. Upon doing so, Corona decided to prostitute himself and get fucked up by a bunch of men, while Ava decided to not do that and buy some scrolls. We also bought some new clothing with some new abilities. Huzzah.
Hello, I'm here in call, just driving, but I am here.
We just got done with recovering with you getting gang fucked.
Yeah, that sounds about right. This is what happens when Oberon's not here.
Now, we can start off with you, Ava, or we can start off with Slut.
Let's start off with Slut.
Okay, Slut. So, Slut, upon awaking, you wake up with your little toad friend next to you inside your bed, who is nestled up quite nicely up to you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Gosh. Ooh, actually, that's a 25.
Okay.
So I guess I'm still asleep.
No. You managed not to get poisoned.
Oh. Well, that's good.
You managed to evade his poison from your mouth and every orifice on your body, so it doesn't contaminate your fur. Roll me another Constitution save.
Yeah. That one's a 26. Wow.
You are
Holy shit.
Dead ass. Actually, you're dead ass awake. You are completely up. Not even any remote where near anywhere asleep. You are wide-eyed, cuddling a frog.
Aww. And I look at him, and I smile, and I look back at myself. And I'm like, oh, there's poison all over me.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, let me... Never mind, that's a nat 1.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Great. Now I've gotten paranoid.
What will you do?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go and, like, get up and get some breakfast and then get myself ready for the day I'm gonna have, planning to trek back to the other town that we went to. I can't remember the name. For the love of God.
Roll me insight.
For the love of Hulu. Brookshire, thank you. I don't know why I can't remember that name well. But yeah, I'm gonna go get prepped up and start my day.
As you exit your little, apartment complex and come down the stairs, you find that your stone golem has gone missing, along with your lightning and water golem.
You said stone, not earth golem?
Sorry, earth golem.
So, okay. Just wanted to confirm, because...
Yep.
Alright, so...
Dirt.
The elementals have left.
Mm-hmm. But they have left you a note.
Oh, okay. I'll read the note.
You find a note that's been neatly written by... You can't really make out the handwriting, as you don't know who wrote it, but you can read out that they've said they are returning to the mountain areas of once where they lived. They are trying to find it once more to return themselves to the one and only ruler they can call Master.
Okay.
Their master's name is written out, but it's in Celestial. Can you read Celestial?
I do not read Celestial, but I can cast a spell that allows me to read any language. Hold on. Which I feel like I would do. I know I have it. Oh, yes. Yes. So I'm gonna cast that spell. Um, I cast it at 5th level, which does nothing for me because it's the 1st level spell. But I can now comprehend the language, so I can read it.
It says
I specifically casted it so for the next hour I can understand every language.
it says Marklow, the wizard.
Marklow.
Marklow, the warlock of metal.
Oh, interesting. I think to myself, Mark. No, that's not the voice. Marklow. I'll keep this in mind. This is still not the voice, is it? I'll work on the voice in a minute. But yeah, okay. So I'll keep that in mind, I guess. So now it's just me and my I guess you could say Toad Boy, my Froggo.
Are you still carrying him?
I mean, he was in the bed. I left him in the bed for a bit. I just
Okay.
came down to get some breakfast because he was still asleep.
So the old
I don't
man
wanna wake
looks
him.
at you and says, "For what would you like for breakfast?"
Well, I wouldn't mind having some eggs or any kind of meat. I don't know why, but today I have a craving for meat. And he
I
gives a
see.
wink.
He grimaces and says, "I think we need a slab of some kind of steak." And he points back to the kitchen, where then a tentacle reaches out and kind of like swiggles and goes back in. You hear cooking inside the kitchen.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna go check my rooms really quickly and gather my things and my friends, and then I'll come right back for the meat. I hope to God it's not frickin' meat of what was his race again? The frog race. Because if it is, well, I guess we're both eating frog today.
So as you come back, roll me another perception check.
And that's a 2. Love it.
You see nothing wrong with your little froggy friends.
Great. So I'm gonna go to him and like try to wake him up and be like, "Good morning."
You feel a very soft and squishy body. It's a bit more. It's a bit. Wait, how do I put it? This. He's very soft and squishy to your touch, but also you feel a very sticky substance on him.
Does he respond?
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
Can I make an investigation to see if there's anything that I can figure out is wrong with him?
You can.
Right. That's another fucking 2. That's a 9 total, but it's a 2 base.
You notice that his poison isn't as watered down as it normally is. It's very thick and viscous.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna try and wake him up. See if I can get him to wake up.
Okay. Roll me athletics.
I can do that. Great. Let's see. Jesus Christ, man. I rolled a 1, a 2, a 2, and now a 3. It's like this game doesn't want me to do anything.
You softly push him, but nothing happens.
Oh
You
gosh.
kind of see his body jiggle back and forth.
I'm gonna move and try to cast Spare the Dying on him. See if it works, if it does anything.
Nothing happens.
Alright, I think my boyo is dead. That's a very sad situation.
Sure he's dead. Sure he might not just be like asleep.
What?
I said, "Are you sure he's dead? He could just be asleep."
You're right. You're right. I try to slap him.
Roll me an unarmored strike. Roll me a hit DC.
My fucking god. What the hell? I got another one.
Okay, you
Jesus
end
Christ.
up. Roll me your hit damage.
Oh, it's one.
You whiffed it so hard that when you whipped your hand around, you ended up smacking your other cheek on your face, doing 2 damage to yourself.
I did get a long rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Because for some reason, it says my hit points were at 16, and I'm like, that can't be right.
My dude. He a frog. Right? He's a frog. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. The poison is viscous. It's not as watered down.
Slut doesn't know this.
No. You were told this, right?
Yeah, but like, Slut doesn't understand this.
Oh my.
How do I? All right. Yeah, I don't know what this.
Do you have a good nature by any chance, or a good wisdom?
Not at all.
Okay, well, shit.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. So I'm gonna try and make sure my boy is still alive. Just trying to make sure he's still alive. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't think he's
Roll me a
dead.
medicine
I just
check.
have to make sure. Is there a medicine check I can roll?
I said roll me medicine.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Hear you either. Sorry.
All right. That one's a 22. That's actually not the worst roll I made.
So
Thank
upon
God.
examination, due to the frog being amphibious and him not being submerged with any kind of water since his time in the cell, you've noticed that his mucus his skin has become quite viscous and slow. He's severely dehydrated.
Oh, shit. And then
He has 2
Slut
points.
realizes this.
You also notice that he has 2
Get
points
this
of
motherfucker a glass of
He
water.
has 2 points of exhaustion and is severely dehydrated and dying.
Shit. Okay. Slut realizes this. And, oh, I have water spells, don't I? I do have water spells. I'm pretty sure I have water spells. I don't have water spells. Oh, I know. I know what I could do for him. I can go and I can use my action to teleport us to the nearest water.
Okay.
I know it's a once a day feature, but fuck it. And I'm gonna teleport us to the nearest water. Oh, it's once a short rest. That's not
Okay.
bad.
So you exit and you are teleported to the sea.
Yes, the right next to the, like right by the docks,
Yep.
ideally. So I teleport us there so that he can like rejuvenate in the water right there. And I sit next to him, making sure that he can
So-
breathe just fine.
As you drop him in the water, you notice him struggling and floundering around inside the water, scratching at the wall, trying to get out, but not being able to.
I
Roll
make
me-
sure to just.
Roll me a perception. No, actually, roll me an insight. Insight's better.
It's a shame because I just rolled a 20 on perception, but 11 on insight.
No.
Trying.
You never checked to see if he was a saltwater or freshwater frog.
Wait a minute. God damn it.
Let me roll his second death saving throw.
Well, I just killed my only companion
Oh!
left.
Okay, you have about a minute before he drowns.
I'm gonna swim him to the surface, and uh,
Roll me Constitution.
okay.
What'd you get?
First, that's 16.
Okay, you've managed to evade getting poisoned.
Okay. I'm gonna swim to the surface so that he can like breathe above the air and see if he's okay.
So you throw him back onto the surface,
And
and
can I cast
what you notice
Spirit of Dying on him?
what you notice here is that what you notice here is his skin is considerably more dried out, even further than it once was before, and his poison is almost being stopped produced upon his skin as he is dry heaving right now.
Oh my god, he's a freshwater frog.
Yeah, he is. I can't save him because there is no fresh water no
Why
nearby.
don't you just get a glass of water from the tavern?
That's what I'm thinking. That technically is fresh water.
I mean, I guess. So I'm gonna try to bring him back to the tavern, and I'm gonna cast Spirit of Dying so that he doesn't just die on me.
So here's the thing.
So he doesn't croak? Huh?
Yeah.
Roll me another
That was a good one.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at these. That's 25.
You managed to evade being poisoned. So, again, you only have a minute. You make your way to the door, and a minute has passed. I'm gonna make another roll for him.
I cast Spirit of Dying on him so that he doesn't die instantly.
He's already stable.
And I don't understand what's killing him.
What's killing him is his skin is dehydrated, constantly throwing him into damage every time he breathes. He failed. That is his second failure. You have about 2 minutes before he croaks. Or has to roll another
Great.
one.
Great, beautiful, amazing. I'm gonna just run us straight to the tavern. Get.
So you're inside the doorway of the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
What will
So
you
you
do?
just gotta walk in.
No, I'm just gonna run to fucking.
Okay, so you run
I'm
inside.
gonna
You're inside the tavern now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw him in the bath, in a bath, nearest bath. I'm gonna
So
yell
you
at him
know
like,
where
"I need the bath now."
Well, what do you need bath for? We don't.
He's gonna die without one.
We don't have a bathtub.
What do you mean you don't have a bath? This is an inn.
Bro, just get a fucking bucket and a glass of water. Jesus.
Okay. Do you have water?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get the water?
You would have to go out back and get some.
I don't mind that. I just need
We
it
only have
so that he doesn't
grog,
die.
though. Does that help?
Do you think a frog can breathe alcohol?
Probably not.
Neither did I.
Why don't you just ask them if they have fresh water?
Do you have the create water spell?
I don't. I don't get that spell. I'm a warlock. It wasn't an option in the subclass either. I would have taken it if it was an option.
Jesus, all you have to do is ask if they have fresh water.
I just
We do
asked if they
have-
had fresh
We
water.
do have fresh water out in the back along with grog.
Well, I just asked for water. Why did you just offer me grog instead? Never
because-
mind that. And I run
Jesus.
outside, and I go to get water,
So you run outside towards the
and I
back
throw
alley.
him in there.
He needs to make another save.
Yeah.
Okay, he barely passed this time.
I roll a con save just because I feel like I'm gonna make me roll one anyway.
Yeah.
For the poison. Yep. I just got what was it? It was a 23.
Okay, you succeed. You evade getting
Thanks.
poisoned. You find 6 barrels unmarked and closed.
Okay.
You might
And
want to find out which one is freaking water.
yeah, I'm just gonna like go into them and like open all of them up.
Okay, so as you open all of them up, they all give a hiss. As they
God
open
damn it.
up.
And I'm gonna like try to see which the nearest one, which one is water. Anywhere
Roll me
at all.
Roll me an insight.
I feel like that's perception. That's an 11 on insight, but that doesn't make sense because I'm not trying to figure out if the water is lying.
Roll me a perception.
Thank you. That's a nat 1.
You think they're all freshwater?
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Time to flip a coin.
Yep, it's 1 out of 6, right? Or is it?
Yeah,
or are they like half and
I'll
half?
roll a 1 out of 6. You throw him into a barrel of grog.
Oh god.
As he goes into the barrel of grog, you notice that his poison has, liquefied more, but he seems to be kind of letting out a high piercing shriek that fills the air as his skin is now burning mixed with the salt, and his insides are burning as well from the alcohol.
Oh god damn.
Yeah, I just killed this poor frog.
He's now taking
You about
hit.
to die.
So let's roll.
He's now taking alcohol damage.
Oh, he failed. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
He did. As you drop him in, he flounders around for a bit and lets out a high-pitched shriek before his body floats up, and you see that all the poison has been released from his body, and his body inflates a bit.
I gotta say, I was very excited for having a small party.
I mean, you can still have a small party. I'll offer a little
How?
bit of. Just
Everyone,
take him and just joy.
one died and everyone else left me.
Okay, 2 things. 1, take the frog to Nurse Joy, who is like at the other side of town.
Nurse Joy? The
And
fuck?
2, I'm talking about Vienna.
Oh.
I
And
mean,
2,
I guess.
you had the idiots right in your book. You can talk to them still.
You're right, I did have the elementals right in my book, but I
Oh my
specifically...
god. I love you.
You're right, I completely forgot about that,
You
but
now
they did
have-
leave and they're out of my range.
There is now 1 poisoned barrel of grog.
I do have the Guardian thing. Do you think I can bring him back to 1 HP with that? No, but then he will just die from the grog again.
Yeah, unless you take him out and actually throw him in some clean water.
I'd have to figure out what is clean water. And apparently I can't tell the difference between water and alcohol in these fucking barrels. Because I'm just dumb. My
You
boy.
never said brains were your strong suit.
No, it's all charisma. I literally just charisma. I'm just sexy and I got no
Can't
skills.
convince yourself out of death.
Huh?
You can't convince death out of death.
Yeah, I can't convince death how to dab. You're right. Yeah, I guess I'm fucked on this one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the breakfast table,
Are you
and I'm gonna
take your
go,
frog
and I'm
with
gonna
you?
sit down, I'm gonna eat my meat, and I'm not gonna talk to anybody.
Are you gonna take your
Are
frog
you
with
at
you?
least gonna tell them about the fucking poisoned grog?
No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just
Did you take the frog
very
out?
upset. No, I don't take the frog out.
Okay, you notice that his body sinks to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I already figured out he was dead, so I mean that's not
Okay.
shook that to me.
As they come out with your food, they say, "We'll be right back. We're going to go grab some water for you."
Oh no.
They ask, "Would you
This
like
just gone
water?
from
Would
bad
you
to
like
worse.
water or grog, sir?"
I would like water, and I would like to not drink it. Thank you very much.
Okay. He goes
What?
out
I'm not
and brings you in a pitcher of water and sets it on your table.
great. I'm not gonna drink anything. I just drowned a frog. My sense of taste is not gonna be high. I'm just gonna
As
softly eat
you
the meat
as you
and
look at the
not really
meat,
enjoy it, sadly.
the meat is that of a lobster.
That'd be great if I was gonna taste it.
You have a butter salted lobster in front of you, fully laid out with its back open, spine removed.
Beautiful, well made, tasteful. Shame I won't taste it.
Is it to your
Um,
liking, sir?
oh no, my friend companion just died after everyone else left me, and I don't know what to do with my life. How's your morning?
Mine's kind of splendid. I had a wonderful nap and I got to dream of my home. A pity
Well, that's
your day.
lovely.
A pity your day has sucked, but maybe it'll get better.
Maybe, let's see. I wonder who's gonna die next.
Oh Lord.
Probably me, knowing our luck.
Shut up.
Okay. Now, as you're
That's
done
all I can do
eating,
with that.
what will you do?
Well, I was planning on gathering the party and going and preparing myself for a long voyage with a group, but I guess I'm going by my damn fucking self. And I'm gonna go hire a cart to bring me to the fucking city of Brookshire.
Hire a what?
A lonely passage.
Hire a what?
A cart?
Okay. As you exit
You
the
know,
door, you find that the city is in utter ruins and chaos. Due to there not being a governmental system here anymore, the city is kind of turned into a thieves' town, where the city is much of rotting of its older self. People all around, a militia group shooting in the background, as you see arrows and flasks of what kind of liquid you do not know ranging across the sky as they're being thrown. It looks more like a chaotic apocalypse here.
I shrug. This isn't so different from what my home was. And I look around. I try to see if there's any unclaimed carts.
There are no carts in your vicinity.
Great. Beautiful. Amazing. It's exactly what I need to hear. Um, are there perchance any enemies nearby? Or like, well, not enemies. I said the wrong word. Is there anything like cool nearby?
Is
Like
there any
anything
what?
I can use?
Is there anything of what?
Value of use that I can
Well, as you
make my
exit
way
the
to a
bar,
city with?
as
Like
you
food?
as you exit the bar, you are close to the market district of the town, but things have changed quite significantly since the last time you've been here. As once again, the world has fallen a bit into anarchy in this town. Things are not quite what they used to be.
Yeah, I know. That reminds me of my hometown anyway, so like if I can find anything of value around me that I can use to get to the next city, I'm just gonna take it.
Rolling perception.
Great. That is a 23.
Currently
My character.
around you, you don't see anything of value to get you to the next town, as the ships have all left the docks, and there are no carts to be seen in town at least, due to this being a shipping city.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. can I at least talk to Vienna? Um, Vienna, right? That's his name?
You would have to travel to him, see if he's still
Huh?
there.
Yeah, I'm willing to travel to him.
So as you make your way down to the southern side of the town, you go through the market district where you see all kinds of people thieving and stabbing each other, trying to get the next piece of their meal, while people do try to make some sort of semblance of law around the parts, with some guardsmen holding up the streets and putting justice, air quotes, into it. And you walk down to the next shipping point where you see there are some ships bringing in goods, but the goods seem rather common. Large trucks of cheap fish and all kinds of goods from the sea, laborers and such. And you make your way to the slums where the Feywild border sits. The Feywild being a weird construction to the rest of the city, where one half of the city that used to be flourishing now sits as a desolate wasteland, while the other half is a Feywild. You will have to navigate through the Feywild. As you enter the Feywild, you notice that while it does look the same of how you left it, you smell a heavy stench of iron when you enter the woods.
Oh, that's great. They've been trying to kill the Fae. Beautiful. A heavy stench, you said.
Heavy stench.
I'm gonna be more cautious on my approach as I go through, and I'm gonna try to sneak and be off the well-trodden path.
Roll me stealth.
Well, this is shit. That was a 2 plus 10 for a 12. What the fuck, dice?
You think you're stealthy, but you're actually not. You're
Yeah.
just walking normally.
Okay.
But you think you're stealthy.
Anyone with any wisdom could see me just fine.
So as you're walking through, you do notice there is a good number of, Fey wilderness, such as animals here, dire wolves, the leonin, all kinds of different kinds of animals, but they're walking funny, almost, as if they seem much slower and a little bit bulkier.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense with iron in the region. Okay. Are there a lot of them near me, or are they like trying to avoid people?
It seems like the leonin are keeping to themselves, and it seems that the dire wolves are going about just their own little business.
Oh, Leonin. Do I recognize any of the Leonin?
You do recognize some from the ship that you took on earlier back.
Interesting. How many, can I go over towards them, perchance?
Sure.
Great. I'm gonna go over towards those Leonin, and I'm gonna go and, like, try to speak to them and be like, hey, do I know you from somewhere?
As you get closer, you notice that sunlight is quite heavy in these parts, and it's kind of blinding your eyes a bit. Roll me a perception.
That's an 11.
There's a certain
Really?
there's a certain shininess about where you're standing. It could be the sun, or could just be the tree lining around you. But as you approach closer, you see a certain kind of sheen across the Leonin.
Ah, the metal virus, isn't it?
And as you grow closer and closer, as they turn to you, you see that they are full walking in metal. And that the trees that are around you, as you look back, they are also infected, along with the plants below you. As it's taking a slow toll, but it's slowly itching its way across the Feywild. As it seems the ones you tried to save have been infected.
Well, this is beautiful. How the hell am I going to tell Oberon? I say to myself as I sigh heavily and I try to keep on moving,
You then
avoiding
notice
them at this point.
you then notice that a certain Leonin comes over from you, and a bag is brought across your head, and you're tied up to your chest. Roll me a strength check.
Not a strength save, perchance?
Sorry, strength save.
Oh, that's actually a 19. Fucking...
You feel something sharp jab into your arm and neck. You feel some kind of liquid echoing into your skin, but you don't know what it is. You manage to break free from the hold of the people that are trying to bag and sack you, but you still have a bag firmly over your head, where now you've noticed you've been picked up, and they're dragging you off somewhere.
Yep. So wait, I broke from the hold, but they're still picking me up. I passed the strength save though.
You broke from the rope hold.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step and just get the fuck out of there instead. How about that?
You could?
Yeah, I'm gonna just cast Misty Step and get the fuck out and try to run on my way out of there and away from them.
Okay. As you do so, they're all shocked and look towards you. You still have a bag over your head, and you've stepped away from them. As they shout, "No, come back! Don't go back out there!"
I'm gonna keep running and I'm going to throw the bag off of my head. Like I'm gonna listen to the people who just infected me with the fucking virus.
You're not infected.
I don't know that. They just tried to kidnap me. I'm sorry, go-nap me.
You run deeper into
Yes.
the Feywild. As you go
Yeah.
deeper and deeper, running towards a certain direction of you not knowing where, the air grows heavy around you and humid. It feels like the climate has changed in the forest, growing to more of a tropical.
Weird. A tropical forest range, I guess.
Roll me a
Okay.
Constitution save.
Yep. Ostensively, that's a 12. Ostensively, I've traveled this path before with, like, Corona and Ada. So I should know, like, the general direction of where I should be headed.
Everything is surrounded by plant vegetation. Like, completely consumed.
Like, even the path that was there originally?
It's all roots and grass, vines, lesions of mushrooms and moss.
Okay.
You pass out from the tranquilizer.
What?
You pass out from the tranquilizer.
Of course. Well, that's all for your favorite slut of the day. Tune in next time, where I get kidnapped again.
Would you like to continue, slut, or...
I mean, I'm kidnapped. It's gonna be a whole nother session for me with that stuff. Go on, guys. It should be your turn, because I've already spent half of my day.
I'm at least curious to see where the hell you ended up.
I don't even... I'm sure I ended up in the city that I just came out of. Like, because that's where all the cult shit is happening, but...
You mean, fucking Brookshire?
Yeah.
Which means you should be closer to us in any case.
Not Brookshire, sorry. The other one. The one we just came from before.
Albion.
Regional city.
Huh?
Albion.
That's the one, yeah. When we originally came from and spent, like, the first half of the freaking campaign in.
The
True.
first
Yeah.
Yeah, I
20
don't think.
The first 26 episodes.
For everyone listening at home.
You know what? Fair enough. In that case, me and Ava could probably come find you. So
So, Ava and Corona, As you've woken up to another beautiful day, well rested with a long rest, you find yourself at the epitome to move forward. Your friend has been spotted in Albion to a location that you know now on the map, but you don't know specifically where in Albion he is. Just that he is in Albion.
Well, if we know he's there, maybe we can go see our friends, the Mind Flayers, and they might know where he is because he'd probably most likely go there.
I mean, yeah, it's a fair idea that he might be with at least someone that we know, but I still don't understand how the fuck he got there in the first place.
I don't either, but let's just get going. It'll take us a while to get there anyway.
Fine.
I think you would remember that I drew a card and disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that much should.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a day and a half to make your trek there on foot.
Can we walk a little slow? My ass is still kind of stretched.
Do you want me to carry?
At full pace, it will take you a day and a half. At half pace, it will take you 3 days.
Okay, we don't have 3 days to wait.
Yeah, no, I suppose we don't. Can we...
Maybe we can find some...
I was thinking that exact thing, yeah. Let's see if we can find some transportation.
Let's head to the market or something.
Agreed.
So, you make your way out of the mansion, you make your way down the town, where you come across the tavern shop, along with a district of other kinds of things surrounding it. You have a house complex that is adjacent to the tavern. You also have the old mansion you just came out of. And adjacent from the old mansion is the Research of Machines and Gears Company.
Machines and Gears Company. Interesting.
I'm just gonna look and take a note of that, and I'm like, okay, let's go find some way to get down to Albion.
Hold on, I think I have an idea. For the sake of getting us some transportation, I'm gonna go ahead and look inside the Machines and Gears Company.
As you look inside the Machines and Gears Company, what you find is that you find that the whole place is decked walls and walls and ceilings of all kinds of different kinds of machines, ticks and tocks of all kinds of things, and is squared up each and every staircase with all kinds of contraptions that anyone could ever want. From a mechanical coat of gears that can protect you from multiple things, to robotic assistance, multiple hands, separation bots, steam bots, even a machine specifically built to give someone pizza and have it walk to them.
Is there anyone looking like they're in charge?
There is sort of a tinkerer over to the right side who is working on a number of things. He seems to be the only one in the shop, as you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna try and not look too suspicious. Is anything that looks like it might be a ship, possibly a vehicle of some kind?
I'm going to kind of walk closer.
As you walk in the front door and it shuts, it dings. And as it dings, all of the ticking stops. All at once. A man gets up from the counter as he takes off his goggles. Why, hello there! Welcome to my shop. So nice to see you. So, what can I get you today?
Yes.
We were looking for some transportation.
Transportation? Well, I think you've come to the right place. After all, we do deal with machines and cogs here. So, what kind of transportation you looking for?
We just need to get from one place to another.
Could you be a bit more
down
specific?
to Albion.
Albion, I see, the great port city.
Something preferably durable and can carry a small party.
I see. Well, I think I just have something that just might work. We have a newest lineup from our transporting division. It's a bit of a bipedal gear, is what we call it. Mark II. The Mark I is a bit cheaper, but it is an older model. It only carries 2 passengers. Mark II can carry up to 4.
And how much is that?
Come now. You must see the first thing before you're buying it.
Oh, yes, of course.
He pulls a lever and a staircase opens up from the bottom of the floor as it decks out. You hear a loud clanking as he pops down into the stairs and asks you to follow him as he switch on the lights.
Okay, Ava's
Fancy
gonna
room.
follow.
As you walk into his basement area, you see, if you will scroll up in the chat, see the picture of
D&D.
Where?
you see the picture of the green thing, the green
I don't
mech I
see
showed you.
anything.
D&D Adventure. Scroll up.
Yeah.
The greenish.
Okay.
You see the greenish mech?
The walker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine that, but with 2 seats in the front and then like 2 smaller seats in the back.
Okay.
This
Is there anything else?
This is our Mark II Mech Walker. It's a bipedal system that can allow you to travel in multiple terrains. Very good for walking up and down the streets and such, and going through difficult ones. Very durable.
What about going through forest and trees?
It's durable for almost every terrain. It has a protective coating that will protect you from the lands of the Infernal. It has a bipedal system. Can even walk up the mountains to the north. It won't freeze and it won't gear up. It's perfect for all terrain. Although our Mark I only carries 2 passengers, one with a back seat and one with a forward one, but if you're looking for something a bit cheaper, that would be your wisest decision.
I know this might seem like a bit of a strange question, but do you have somewhere I can change?
I guess? Right over here. He knocks on a wall and a door slides open to a booth.
And while he's escorting me, can I tell what race he is?
You gonna look at his face?
Physique, back of the head, give my best guess, I suppose.
He is an orc.
It's an orc. Okay. Okay. All right.
Nice, he's orc.
Oh god.
What?
I mean, either way,
Gotta
one of
cut
the
a
2 of us
deal.
has some way to deal with him, so.
This is not a hentai.
Ava's about to cut a deal. Shut up.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity. Thank you. I'm gonna go change into the clockwork garb.
Okay.
And come back out. Let's see. Can I?
While he's changing, Ava is going to start starting up and using some of her charisma to flirt with the orc.
Sorry, ma'am. I wouldn't want any advances on you. I'm a married man, after all.
I respect it. Okay, no problem. No, I just want to ask, how much is a 4-person?
4-person is 10,000 gold. While the Mark I is about, give or take, 3,000 at most for a newer model, and 2,500 for a used model, and 1,000 total for a old decommissioned. The prototype builds.
Used models sound interesting, but I think I want to talk to him.
Can I, using the garb, see if I understand how it's built?
Remember, you bought the garb, but it doesn't have any special attunements to it because you haven't attached that.
Right, we didn't meet with an artificer yet. Shoot.
Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Who knows?
true. You know what? Actually, this place is a very fascinating shop. Have you built everything in here on your own?
For I have built everything, my own craft indeed.
You don't happen to be a smith of some kind, an artificer, maybe?
For I am a smith of magic, you could say. Some call me an artificer, and some call me not.
Okay. Aside from the vehicles themselves, is there any way that you could perhaps attune some magic that would give us, give our garbs a little bit more practical use?
So why I can, if you're speaking in attunement, I would be able to attach some things for you.
Okay. Well, Ava, what are your thoughts?
Maybe if we could get something that would make us move faster.
Because we are in a bit of a hurry, unfortunately, so...
I'd say something that can make us move faster, possibly for defense purposes, something like that as well.
It depends on the armor that you're looking for. As every armor only has certain attunements, it can be adjusted to.
Well, I would like one with a bit of speed. If you have any attachments that I could have on my current army set, you see I have. Because I look like a jester right now, right?
Yes, you're wearing the jester.
Okay. I want to keep the gesture.
Yeah. The prototype looks fucking badass, just saying.
Oh, that prototype looks fire! Low-key, I'd get it.
And, you know, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind something that perhaps would make me as affluent of a tinker as you.
Well, as it seems to your garb, you have a bit of the clockwork armor, as you put it. This armor seems to have some attunement slots for it, specifically in my field as an artificer. One of the attunements you could get is, well, you could get an attunement that would allow you to have vested knowledge on piloting almost all vehicles. You have another attunement slot that would allow you to gain the ability to replace things in terms of magical cogwheels and be able to repair almost any piece of machinery.
Fascinating. I think that might...
Each attunement costs you 500 gold.
Are you, by chance, familiar with the dwarves?
For I am familiar with the dwarvish kind. We do work many times on, well, machinery. That's how we got these mechs right here. Nice dwarvish steel.
In which case, I'm assuming that this would be going for a reasonable amount, correct? I'll show him an ancient gold piece.
Why, yes, that would be going for quite some good money. I would say each piece is worth around 10 platinum.
Okay.
That's right there.
That should be enough to buy us attunements if we wanted them.
That is true.
Depends on your coin, good sir. While I can accept ancient coin, there will need to be a half-to-half ratio.
Half-to-half ratio? What are you referring to?
Well, while you can pay me in ancient gold, not many people carry a lot of ancient gold. If you do wish to carry that and wish to purchase it, I'm going to need some gold in your purchase. Regular gold.
I see. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough at the moment. If that would be the case. Wait, Ava, don't you have platinum?
Yes.
How much?
And like 400 left.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have like 400 platinum.
So that would be 4k gold.
Yeah.
And I could cut it down by quite a bit.
Huh?
So you don't have to waste all of your platinum. I could probably cut that price down by quite a bit if I use ancient gold.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
a very
we can-
busy person here, so what's your decision gonna be?
I'd say yes.
Yeah, let's
Which
do it. I
model
want
are
one
you
for
looking for? Is the newest top of the factory, Mark II, a used model, or the prototypes?
I guess whichever would seat the most, right?
Yes.
So that would be our answer. Whichever seats the most for a party of potentially 4.
I see. So the Mark II 10,000 gold model.
Yes.
I think in that case, I will give him the rest of my ancient gold except for 2 pieces.
I will go ahead and do 200 of my platinum. That would be right. 200, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
How much ancient gold do you have?
That was 12 pieces, each of which is 10 platinum.
Oh my god, that makes
That
it
only gets you to
insidious.
1,200.
Shite. What can we afford? God damn it.
Because if it's 10 apiece, 10 platinum apiece.
Right. 10 platinum apiece would be
10 gold per platinum. So 10
it's a hun-
is 1,000.
it's 100 per ancient gold piece. So 10 would be 1,000.
You gave him how much?
It would be 1,000 gold in ancient gold.
Okay.
And Ava gave, I think, 2,000?
200 platinum.
200 platinum. Okay.
Which is 2,000.
Yep.
So that equals out to 4,000 gold.
So that should be enough.
You only have enough for the prototype model.
I mean, we'll take what we can get in that case.
Yeah. We'll figure out a way to carry Slut if case.
We'll
So
strap him
the
to
one
the
that I just posted is the 4-person model.
Right.
So you're taking the prototype model?
Yeah, we'll take the prototype model.
Yeah.
It looks like it hurts a bit more anyway.
Yeah.
But do you have knowledge to fly it?
And that would be where I would like to give my last 2 ancient gold, which would be 2, 10, platinum, 200
Here,
gold.
I'm going to use
300.
a calculator real quick to calculate all this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. At this
So
point, I'm just like, I'm not sure.
if there's 10 platinum, this is 10 platinum per... It's 10 platinum per ancient gold. You gave... How much ancient gold did you give to him?
Already, I've given him 10.
10 ancient gold. You've only given him 10 ancient gold.
Yes.
then yes, you gave him 2,000.
Okay, perfect.
10 ancient gold equals 2,000 regular gold.
And I gave 200 platinum.
Should be 4K
Yeah.
between the two of us.
Yeah.
And the last thing
No,
would
it's
be
3K.
3K. Okay,
No, sorry, 4K. Sorry.
it is 4K.
Fucking my
Okay,
numbers up, 4K. And you're
and
giving
the last
him
thing
2
would
pieces.
be to get 1 attunement slot for clockwork garb, so I can know how to pilot this thing.
Okay, so that's 10.
And then after he's made his something too.
So, how much is the attunement?
500 gold.
That's 500. I am gonna run a little short. Any thoughts, Ava?
You're at 400 gold.
I'm at 400. Okay, never mind.
I can give you a platinum. That should be
Yeah,
cheap.
that would do it.
Yeah. So Ava's gonna give him some platinum. So
You give him 1
You can
platinum
get-
coin, that's 10 gold. You now are 90 gold short.
okay, then we'll give him 10 platinum.
Okay. That fixes that.
You are
That should be
now-
enough.
That's
he
the 400.
pays you back then 10 gold.
Okay.
So he wishes to take your clothing.
That's very forward of you. Okay.
Strip for me, boy.
It's not the first time I've had to do that in this city, sadly.
Go. He smacks your face and says, "Go to the room and strip." Not
Okay.
here, you dirty slut.
Hey now, one of our other compatriots is that. Not this one.
Ava's gonna look at him and be like, "Do you have anything for moving for fast travel?"
Okay, so you've taken off your clothing. What are you changing into, Corona?
Probably my original clothing.
As you change back into your original clothing, he takes your clothing and walks back upstairs, adjusting at his tinkering shop, where he then brings it back down to you, about 5 minutes later. In the back of your clothing, there is a diamond, a small diamond that has been put into the back, which is a connecting of black strips all the way throughout the clothing, like veins or nerves through a nervous system. Upon putting the armor back on and putting the goggles down, you have a flush of knowledge coming across your face, where you now have directions and labels for all kinds of machinery relating to the mechs and how to pilot them, of what means what and what means to go where.
Perfect. So I could probably figure out how to make this thing too, given enough time. But I'll take being able to pilot it for the first part. That's fine.
Okay. Can Ava ask for her thing now?
Mhm.
So Ava's gonna go over to him and ask if he has anything related to speed that can make her move faster.
Well, madame, it seems that your armor already has a full set of attunements on it. Can't put any more on it. There isn't enough room.
Do you have any charms that could help me with?
Charms, you say? That's another question. One moment. What kind of charms you looking for?
Looking for a charm of speed and dexterity.
So he comes back to you, and when he comes back with a set of boots.
boots.
These are the boots of Longstrider.
Ooh,
Wait, hold on. Do I have Longstrider?
you have it as a spell, but
Yeah, I have it as a spell.
which you could replace later.
If I get these boots, I can replace it now. Okay. Tell me about this. The shoes. I want to know if
So,
they're good.
the Longstrider boots allow you to cast Longstrider at will at any given time. It allows you to cast Longstrider at any given time. However, you have a usage of 5 times per day, and every time you exceed your limit, you have to make a dex save. And if you fail that dex save, after that point, you will be slowed down dramatically for the rest of that day.
Okay. I'll take them. What's
That
up?
will be, that, my compatriot, will be approximately 300 gold.
Okay, so I pay him that amount for my platinum?
Do you have enough
So-
platinum left over, though?
Should be 30 plat, I think, right? Yeah.
You should have run all out of plat by now.
Oh.
Have you been
No, I
subtracting
had
it?
200.
Okay.
I had 200 left.
But you gave 200 away.
Yeah, and then I gave 100 to Karina, and
So
he
you
gave me 10 gold back.
So would you...
So I have 100 platinum and 10 gold.
Okay.
So if you're short, I'll spot you the rest.
How much would that be with the platinum?
100 platinum?
Yeah,
100
plus
platinum,
10 gold.
100 platinum equals 1,000 gold. So you would only need to give him
30, I think, right?
30 platinum.
Okay. And that'll leave me with 60 platinum and 10 gold.
So he tosses you the key to the prototype mech and sets it going into the wall as it will be delivered and put on outside of the shop. Have fun with your new little adventure, my friends. Oh, and before that, I gotta go put the fuse shell in.
Okay. She's going to change into her long strider boots.
Taking off the boots from your current build will make it so that you have to take off of, what is it?
Okay, then I don't want to
You
take
have-
off anything else.
To take off your current boots, you will not be able to use Fog Step.
Okay, then I don't want to take them off yet. I want to keep these boots. So I'm going to keep long strider, but I'm not going to put them on yet.
So just stick them in your inventory.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are you all ready
Only
to go?
because I think they'd be better for someone else, and I'm not thinking about Okay. That's it. I'm going to head out to the... If...
Okay. I'm all set.